OpenClaw have a brand new free update that we're going to be looking at today. So this is a new update. Bear in mind, OpenClaw was previously called Clawbot, then it switched to Moltbot. Now it is OpenClaw, and they just had a brand new update. Like you can see, this was posted a few hours ago, and they've added a bunch of new updates here, including shell completion. And this is a really interesting one. You can actually run your Clawbot for free, right? So it is completely free to run. A lot of people are asking me how to set up Kimi K 2.5 plus Kimi coding, and you can now use that. It's integrated for free directly inside OpenClaw. On top of that, you can use Minimax OAuth. So you can add another model just by using OAuth, which means you can one-click login. And additionally, they've added some updates to Telegram, plus a bunch of community contributed fixes across Line, Blue Bubbles, and OAuth logins latency. So these are the new changes that just came out. This was just released literally 10 hours ago, as you can see. You can see a bunch of ideas here. So for example, like web UI is improved, OAuth with Minimax, OAuth with Kimi coding, you got agents set up, you've got stuff like moving TypeScript. They've added some security fixes as well, but I would still be very careful when you're using this. And if you have any questions as we go along, feel free to ask. So the other thing that we've got here, and I'll break this down, is they added new ways to control the program by typing commands. So for example, like open browser instead of clicking buttons. This also works on more computer types. So a lot of people were struggling with setting this up on Windows. I think it's easier to set that up right now. Now you've also got more AI agents. You've got new assistants that can help answer questions and do more tasks. And they've added support for services like Kimi and Minimax. These are two Chinese models. So Kimi, I would say, is probably the best model to use. Minimax is pretty good too, but either way, you can use Clawbot for free and it's easier to set up. They've also got an easier login. So they've made it simpler to sign in with different accounts, kind of like how you can sign in with Google on different websites. And I'm going to show you some interesting things that are being set up based on this. And then you can also do faster building. So they've made the program load and update faster so that it's quicker and easier to use. They fixed a few things on security, chat app fixes, computer compatibility as well as improved, and they've just tuned it up overall. So the main thing to note here, I would say the biggest update out of all these is that you can use OpenClaw for free now with Kimi K 2.5, which is one of the leading models for using this. Now, if you haven't seen this as well, Maltbook has also come out, and I've seen more and more websites just like this one pop up that can actually run your AI agent and use the website autonomously without you. Now, the other crazy thing about this is not only is Maltbook growing huge, I mean, like yesterday it was at 150,000 AI agents when I first used it. Now it's at 1.5 million, 13,000 submalt, so that's 13,000 kind of like subreddits almost, 52,000 posts, 232,000 comments from AI agents. Humans cannot post on this website. It's literally only AI agents that can post on it. It's pretty crazy. So all sorts of stuff going on right there. And then also I've seen a bunch of websites like this pop up. So it's not only Clawbot and Maltbook. I'll show you some other examples right here. Olamide says, just join in. What does OpenClaw do? Good question. All right. So inside the AI profit boarding, we have a bunch of training on this if you go inside the SAP update section. But if you want to know, okay, what does Maltbook do that other programs cannot, other agents cannot, right? So here's a few examples of what you can do with Maltbook. You can, for example, publish blog posts directly to WordPress. If you want to see an example of that, here's an example right here. So this is my OpenClaw chat. And if we pull this example up, so this is a WordPress page that it created based on the keyword I gave it. And we open this up, you can see they actually posted directly to my website, right? So it created the title, it created the article itself, it wrote all the content, formatted it nicely, added some CTAs to book in a free SEO strategy session and also join the AI profit boardroom. So this sort of improved the conversion rates on the page as well. And then not just that, but if we actually go into OpenClaw directly, we can say, okay, publish this, right? And then what it can actually do is publish the article directly. So what it does is I give it a keyword, it drafts an article to my WordPress website. If I approve it, then it publishes it. If I don't approve it, then it updates it based on the improvements I give it, right? And it's got a save skill. So the other thing is, well, if you have certain workflows, like for example, for us, we have an SEO agency, we have a website, etc. With Bot or OpenClaw, we can publish directly to our website, make any changes, and save skills and workflows and automations. So it's kind of like NA10, if you've ever used NA10. But the difference here is that with OpenClaw, you don't need any technical expertise to set this up, right? So if we now go to this, you can see it said done, remove the duplicate sections, publish the post live. Here's the article that's live. We share this tab, and now you can see it's added the new sections right here, right? And it's just written and published. Let's have a look here. In a nicely formatted article. Let's see what we got. See how long this is. 600-word article, just published directly to WordPress. Pretty insane. Pretty crazy stuff, right? And we did that with just like a chat message on OpenClaw. You can also operate it through Telegram and your favorite chat bots. So we're using it as an AI SEO assistant. You can communicate it with it via Telegram, stuff like that. You can create AI avatar videos inside the chat, create voice notes in a clone version of your voice, right? So if we share this tab instead, let's say create a short voice note saying hello to me, right? And it should use 11 Labs to create the voice note, and it should also use my voice to create the voice note as well, right? So it can clone my voice on 11 Labs, then it can write little voice notes to me. I can create mini podcasts, or if there's something I want to learn whilst I'm walking around, I can just create a podcast inside the chat here and then generate it directly, right? What else we got here? It can send emails, although I don't recommend that, just for security reasons. You can organize your calendar, create animations and videos with Remotion. You can host it with Olama. You can hook it up to Notion. You can actually deploy and code websites. So if you actually go to, this is the AI profit boardroom, right? And this whole website was coded with the video embedded using Clawbot, right? OpenClaw. So you can see here that it's created the whole landing page, launched it on a custom domain. And all we did was say, create the landing page, make it beautiful, publish it to aiprofitboarding.com, use Netlify to do that, and boom, it published the whole website. So